Good morning and welcome to Garden Bug Poetry. Our poem today, as promised, is If It Has a Tail and It's Not a Dog. If it has a tail and it's not a dog, then it's a fox. I see foxes fighting over the last walnut. I see foxes searching our trash cans for food. I see tall foxes running across the road when we drive through the ravine. I know my animals. We have 2 dogs at home. I know which are the lions, the penguins, and the bears at the zoo. I also spot every fox that comes near our house. There are so many foxes in Ohio. So that's a fun one. When our 2 oldest kids, when Isabel and Thomas were really young, and Thomas was learning what the animals were, he knew what dogs were because we had dogs. But all the other animals around our house he thought was a fox. And I always loved that idea of looking at the world in your own sort of special way as you learn things, as you start to figure things out. And that is our lesson for today. Our lesson is sometimes you need to squint at the world. Sometimes silly or absurd or changing things a little bit is exactly what you need. Reality changes all the time, and sometimes it takes a great imagination to make it something funny or beautiful, or even sometimes what you need. Sometimes you need to look at the world funny. Sometimes you need to add your own words, your own language, and we've done a lot of that so far in these couple weeks of Garden Bug Poetry. We've looked at things in interesting ways. We've invented words, we've invented phrases, we've had them collide in this music and energy of poetry, right? Sometimes you have to look at the world funny to make it beautiful. Sometimes you've got to use your imagination and use those talents that you have in your mind and in your heart, and you use those things to make things more beautiful. And it's tough sometimes that you need to put forth that effort. But it's worth it. It's worth it to call the animals foxes if it makes you smile. It's worth it to squint, to see things a little bit fuzzy or a little bit different if that's what makes you happy at that time. And that leads us to our prompts. So prompt number 1 for the younger kids. I want you to take the title of this poem, If It Has a Tail and It's Not a Dog. So steal my title, steal the title, and then write your own poem with it. Okay? So take If It Has a Tail and It's Not a Dog and write your own poem. And for the older kids, I want you to actually look out your window. Look out your window and squint and write a poem about what you see. Maybe it's just fuzzy in colors, maybe it's moving. If you live on a busy street, you'll see the cars and the different colors and things like that. But actually look outside your house. I know we're inside a lot right now. But actually look outside your house, squint, and write a poem about what you see. So for the younger kids, steal my title, use the title and write your own poem with it. And older kids, look out the window and squint. Try to look at things a different way. And see what your poem about that ends up being. So I hope you enjoy those prompts. I've got 2 kids coming up to read poems that they've written next. So I will yield the floor to them, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you.
Dad, I'm going to read a silly poem, similar to not a silly poem. Silly poem. This is a silly poem. Relax. 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 Thank you. Now it's Belle's one. Hi, I'm Belle, and I'm going to read fruit salad. Apple, orange, banana too, peach, pineapple, mango as well. Mix it, pour it, eat it. Thank you.
Belle for reading their poems. Remember, when you write anything to send to us using any of the prompts, just send it to gardenbugpoetry@gmail.com and we can read your poems on the videos as well. So I hope wherever you are, I hope it's a beautiful day. It got a little colder in Ohio, but it's still pretty nice out. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're staying ornery, and we will see you again tomorrow morning with another video from Garden Bug Poetry. Thank you.